Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Ashes to Ashes. So, we are going to be continuing our war against the Ubrak regime. Realistically speaking, I should probably split these guys in half. 25 is a bit overkill. But there's the issue of trying to get them to the second fleet is basically impossible right now. Well, actually that's not true. In theory I could jump them to Jampron and then attempt to run them through Dearth. Yeah, you know what, in theory it's possible. So let's split the fleet in half. Sorry game, first fleet's gonna get the Admiral. Or the General, excuse me. And we're gonna jump you guys to Jampron. And hope that doesn't fuck everything up. Do you guys have to fly to the edge of the system to jump? No, okay, we're just waiting for you to charge up and realize how to jump. Okay, so we got some of our people here, that's wonderful. But yes, this world is all kinds of upset. There's really nothing I can do to fix that outside of maybe replacing this with a stronghold. But even that really should only be temporary. Once these guys die in a decent number of years, they'll be good to go. What do you mean there's no route there? Oh, shit. Yep. Whoops. Kind of forgot about that. There's, didn't realize that was there. Let's, change of plans. You guys go back there. Kind of need you to do stuff. You don't really have anything better to do outside of maybe go and attack the enemy. Which I think is what I'm gonna have you do. Realistically speaking, actually, I would love if you could go and snag some of those open systems over here. Because we are a Fnatic Purifier, and so we're not able to do the whole... Can you upgrade? Oh, you can upgrade here. They got a shipyard. I didn't realize. Yeah, let's just have you do some quick upgrades. Hopefully it won't take decades. Okay, yeah, it won't take too long. Go ahead, get some upgrades done. Okay, you guys are repaired. Just gonna wait for the upgrades to get done. Then I'll send you back out. I don't know what the upgrades are off the top of my head, though. I'll be completely honest with you about that. Oh, one of our scientists died. You get to do it. And just bombard this world into oblivion. Feel free to knock out the fortress first. You don't have to, but feel free to do it. Makes my life a hell of a lot easier if you do. You follow the first fleet. Also, rename you guys. You're supposed to be the second transport fleet because you're following the second fleet. Go deal with these guys real quick, and then you can go back to bombing.
Is under attack.
I'm not sure why it froze there. We only killed a Corvette. That's a shame. Wish we'd killed more. Oh, that is a shipyard as well. In theory, I could tell you to start getting some upgrades or recovering. But yeah, considering the time it would take to build pretty much anything that you need, we're not going to do that. Because the destroyer takes Oh, only 72 days actually, less than I thought. Still a decent amount of time, so no. I think you guys are good enough to be able to land there and take the world.
Invading Xeno lair.
Did they still have the fortress? No. Did we destroy it? I thought it was over here. Oh no, it was up there. We are going to lose a couple of troops though, it looks like here.
Xeno lair.
We'll deal with those, getting those guys back. In fact, they'll be replaced with psionic armies, I think. Temporarily, we shall establish a sector there. Only got transport ships. I don't care if this sector is missing some stuff. It's a very temporary thing. Go there and take that. You know what? First Fleet, you're gonna have to pass through this system again no matter what. Just go ahead and take the thing now, because it won't take you very long to deal with it.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Where?
Xeno station engaged.
What lasers are we using? Or those are Gauss cannons. Oh no, those definitely would have to be the gamma lasers. Oh, and that's going to take forever to deal with, so you just go ahead and enter orbit there. First Fleet's going to take that real quick. Now go over there and steal that. Okay, I assume it was you engaging there. It's gonna take forever to get pretty much anything here. We don't have governing ethics issues, but you know what? These all will take forever. I'm gonna take the governing ethics, and hopefully I get a better draw next time around. And yeah, you just bomb the crap out of that world because our army that's with you is a little on the beat up side. In the meantime, let's go ahead. I assume it's the same no matter where I recruit these guys, right? We don't have like a barracks or whatever it's called anywhere, I think. So we'll have we don't have a system there, so closest place I think is the Badok system or Badukan system. So build me a psionic army. Wonderful, go over there. First Fleet. You are missing a couple of things, some cruisers and destroyers, so that's mostly it actually. You are missing a battleship. I want to assume that's probably because I haven't built it yet. But I could certainly be wrong about that. That's just my guess. I have no idea where that guy's going. Wonderful. Now, how far north would I have to send you for you to be able to jump to the Incheon system? Considering the crap range that we have, this gets you what? Does it actually get you to there, or is that is just outside range? Okay. So that is just outside range. I think I would have to send you roughly to Zimtauri for you to jump to Icheon. But I'm going to send you to P94L. And then we'll figure it out from there. And you're gonna take advantage of your jump drive. After this war, actually, I think I'm just gonna outright replace all of the assault armies, though, with psionic armies. They are quite a bit better in every way. Nope. Go ahead and land there now, guys. Take the world over.
Invading Xeno Lair. Xeno Lair secured.
Go and take that system. That should generally discourage them from continuing to annoy me. And yeah, you know what, this land I'll have to figure out exactly what we're gonna do with the shipyard locations now. They are using the amoebas for pretty much all their defense platforms. It doesn't really seem to be doing them any good. You guys aren't actually escaping, you know that, right?
We have mastered a new technology.
Wonderful. And I don't think it really gave us a particularly better draw. Do we have power issues? Go out on a limb and say not really. You do. If I wanted to equip you with a with 2 generators, and I kind of do, so we'll live with that. But overall, no, I don't think I really need to get the 3rd tier of the boosters. Right now, at least. So yeah, these are all crap options. They really are. I don't think phase disruptors lead to anything. I could be wrong about that, though. But I don't think they do. So I'm going to go for applied superconductivity. It's going to take ages to research. But given my choices, I'm assuming this probably has a shipyard. It's very well, yeah, I figured it did. But until I actually own the system, I can't use it. Because that's just the way the game works. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to at least go to P491 or P490L or whatever the hell it's called. Oh yes, I should probably upgrade the... Well, technically most of them are not in the best locations anymore, I think. Kraz, yeah, it's not necessarily in the best spot, but screw it. We will sort out our defenses at a late... Yeah, you're definitely too far inland to be particular... too far with my borders to be particularly useful. Capital certainly should be defended, although it should almost never be attacked at this point. It's kind of the whole point of having big borders, is that it takes it forever for the enemy to try and attack your capital, because they gotta push through a bunch of different systems.
Ships have been upgraded. Our ships have been
I think you guys are good enough to land.
Invading Xeno lair.
This will temporarily take us over both of our planetary cap and the starbase cap, but we have a decent supply of money in the treasury, so I think we can survive long enough for this fleet to get some upgrades done. Oh, and the general just died. That's fine. Some more ethics change for the people that we are observing. I think he might be good enough to land now. And yes, your jump drive can now take you to Nashira. Let's go ahead and jump there.
Xeno lair. Xeno lair secured.
You go and upgrade. First fleet is almost done. Once it's finished upgrading, I'm downgrading this
Ships have been upgraded.
because I don't need it. Oh, we lost another thing there. What is your problem out of here? Oh, money. Yeah, that's an understandable issue. But don't worry, it'll get dealt with eventually. How long is it going to take for you guys? 50 days. And yes, we're just using the enemy's resources to build. You are, I assume, going... Yes, you're going to Gidia. It's going to be a little annoying because I don't exactly have the necessary stuff to be able to deal with that. You're going to be able to just sort of waltz onto those worlds without any real resistance, I'm afraid. So I need you to bomb this world quickly. Go to Kador. I need you to knock out the fortress there. The fortresses, actually, because apparently they got two. Didn't quite expect them to have two. That way we can actually leave this system. It's one. As it stands right now, we can only leave by going back the way we came, which is not exactly the fastest way to get to where I want to go. Okay, you ruined it. Good. First fleet, go here. They apparently decided not to take the worlds. Yeah, I'm a little confused there, but whatever, game. You do you. They, for whatever reason, decided we're not actually going to take the worlds, despite the fact that they're completely undefended and we could just land there and instantly take them back. They don't want to do that. So, if they don't want to do that, I won't stop them. It's very weird. But we are going to deal with them now. So, say goodbye to your fleet, which apparently actually has a pirate cruiser. That isn't actually that great from the looks of it, in my opinion at least. You are getting a little uppity, I'm not surprised. I don't have any of my people there. If you guys decide to rebel, just a warning that I will go and nuke you into oblivion. So, my advice, don't try to rebel. That's just my advice, though. You don't have to listen to it.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay, they're going to be able to take that back, or at least the star base, but they're not going to be able to take the planet just yet. So that's fine. Are you really going to try again? This time with a 1 point... I think that might even be the same fleet, I don't know. I didn't actually check to see what we managed to destroy of theirs. Yeah, they all escaped there. Go back, continue bombing the world. This world's going to take a little while. I think this is going to be a 3-part war. Although I am at 77% war exhaustion. But we are going to still try and take everything we can. We're about to have kinetic artillery, which is going to take a little while to equip with our troops. But once we get it, it'll be wonderful.
Invading Xeno Lair.
One planet down, move to the next. You guys go ahead and enter orbit. This one is actually fairly likely defended. I assume their plan was to try and hold on to the bigger planet in that system as their sort of fortress world, for lack of a better phrase. But that clearly isn't working out for them. Now, I'm pretty sure the game uses planets as priority, so even if this war ends in a status quo as it stands, I would still keep this system. They own the station, but I own the planet, and that's what matters. There we go, kinetic artillery, and that'll get me straight up to the Titan. 140 months to research. Fuck it. Why not? That's the alarm for me to feed my dog. We'll do that after this part is over. Which yeah, I think the next war, or the excuse me, next part to this war is going to end very early on, unless I have this part go long. I don't know. It might. We'll see. I'll figure that out a little bit later. Does this have a... yes, it does. Okay. I assume this also has a shipyard? Yep. The AI seems to build one shipyard in all of its territories, which is very weird, because it's certainly not what I do. Admittedly, I can't expect the AI to do what I do, but still, it's a little on the weird side for me. The AI does it that way. You guys go ahead and start landing. By the time you land, that third army should be dealt with.
Invading Xeno lair. One of our stations is under attack.
It is actually slightly annoying that my guys stop their bombardment when my troops are on the ground.
Xeno lair secured.
I do wish they didn't do that, actually. Go ahead and land. Or at least start.
Invading Xeno lair. One of our mining stations has been lost.
I don't care. The pirates can do whatever the hell they want.
Xeno lair secured.
You guys do your upgrades.
One of our stations is under attack.
I don't care. We've been over this game.
One of our mining stations has been lost.
We'll
Our
live.
ships have been upgraded.
Wonderful. Downgrade that. Send you to Delta Pavionus. The AI is actually attempting to go and take Incheon, though, it looks like. Or at least they're sending a large fleet through that system. So I think I'm going to bring
Our
you
ships have been upgraded.
to put them down. Oh, they're merging with the third battle group, which is over here. Why is the much larger fleet merging with the much smaller one, game? That is so stupid. But whatever. Go and take Sabir and retake Incheon and whatever it's called, and then we can try and follow after them. So real quick, it's a minor detour, but you'll be fine. Another system in our control. Get another system in our control. You guys don't appear to be having problems anymore when it comes to resources. How's your war going, out of curiosity? The Kazam Citizen League is occupying some of your territory. You don't appear to be occupying any of theirs, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the Kazam Citizen League is winning that war, if only just barely. And it looks like the Kraz-Raz Union is going to beat the United Alari Imperium because they are occupying a decent chunk of their empire, all things considered. I didn't expect them to fight as well as they are, but apparently they are. It does look like the war... Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, the Star Realm isn't doing so hot. They might be the next target when we inevitably go to war again. Of course, now this sector's having problems. They were perfectly fine before, but now they're like, oh yeah, no, now we have issues. Okay, follow after them. Do they have better drives than us? They have Hyperdrive 3 and Thruster 3. Do we have Thruster 3? We got Thruster 4, so we're better. We should be able to catch up to them without any real problems. Go ahead and snag some of these crappier systems. Or these undefended systems, rather. And in the meantime, we'll just have the second fleet go around snagging things. I'm gonna just tell you to follow them. That's a sizable system, actually. Overall, I'm gonna say this was a decent war. Certainly could have gone a little bit better, I think, in the end. But we are still gonna take a decent amount of land from them and effectively cripple them for the rest of the game. Oops. There we go, we caught up to the fleet. And now we just hope we destroy a decent amount of their stuff. Well, we got all the battleships and cruisers, so you know what? That's actually not that bad. Even once I hit 100% though, we will have, what was it, a year? So I could probably snag their capital. It's actually very undefended. So we might go for that. Sector. Yeah, I think I might go for that. Snagging their capital after this war. Or not after this war, but towards the end of this war. They might still have this stuff over here. Depending upon when I decide to send the second fleet back in that direction, which I think I might do now. Because I don't think there's much of a reason to keep it going in the direction it's going right now. I'm actually gonna second fleet go and deal with those guys. Well, the station should be able to deal with that, but you know what? I'm gonna have you go and deal with it yourself, just to make sure. If the station fails, you'll be there to, hopefully in time, deal with it. Okay, go deal with the landnet there. Okay, yeah, no, the station was able to deal with it, so go and deal with that. Actually, where are you going? I think you guys might be going to Tubik. No, you're going here. Well then. I've got a gift waiting for you guys once you arrive. I imagine you're not going to enjoy it, but that's not my job. If you don't like it, oh well. We didn't get much. They were able to flee fairly quickly. The Kelazon made some defensive pact with somebody. Kazem Citizen League, though they already had that one. The Commonality of Clat. Whoever the hell those guys are, I don't know. They're some small... Oh, right here.
One of our stations is under attack.
Okay, yeah, I don't care. If it's pirates attacking stuff game, I really don't care.
One of our mining stations has been lost.
I can live with that. I mean, sure, I could jump a fleet over there with the jump drive and deal with it, but meh. If I don't need to, I'm not gonna bother. That's just the way it works, game. I just do not care. Second fleet, you're on your way over. Okay, they're gonna try again for that system. They're gonna fail miserably. You're going for Tubik, and you're gonna fail there as well. Actually, second fleet, change of plans. I need you to go down here to Kador. Just re-secure Kador real quick. It's fine, game. How are you guys doing? They'll still put up a decent... I don't care, game. I don't need you to keep popping up with the battle reports after each and every single fight. Like, seriously. Okay. Some systems changed hands, but not much. Trying to find what systems it's talking about. So the attackers, the Star Realm, gained Potir and Onab. So here's Potir. Oh, there's Onab. Okay. The Kazam Citizen League earned Rent Bikun here. You guys ended that war fairly quickly. I guess you realized fairly quickly that it wasn't working. At least that's my best guess, because that was actually a fairly short war, all things considered. Like, once both sides realized they weren't doing so hot, I guess they decided, okay, let's end this as soon as the status quo was a good option. Kazam Citizen League, why are you in my territory? Get the hell out. Nobody likes you. And trust me, that's not a lie. Nobody likes the Kazam Citizen League. Because clearly we are everybody. You're missing your battleships, aren't you? Yes, you are. Never got around to building your battleships. Well, don't worry, my friend. You'll get battleships. Eventually. Oh, that's a decent sized one, and I think it's going for Turbik. So come on, guys, hurry this up. Okay, go ahead and attack. Kind of need this to quickly finish. Go ahead and follow. You go to Turbik. Yeah, they're definitely going to Turbik. Realistically speaking, I would prefer for those two to be one sector. And I might do that a little later after the war, once it's had the opportunity to sort of reorganize. Or once I've had it's all sort of calmed down a little. But yeah, generally speaking, I would prefer for those to be separate, or one large sector. Let's go ahead and hide the civilian ships, because that's taking up so much space. And you know what? If I don't need you as a station, I'm gonna scrap you. So basically, if you're not on a border. There we go, they fled. Go ahead and take Falamir. What do we know about the planets here? Are they well defended? Well, decent amount of defense, yeah. What about your capital? It's also got a decent amount of defense. I might only be able to take one of those systems then. Just due to the sheer amount of time it'll take to grind down the defenders. We are actually sitting at our cap for minerals. So, you know what, game? Go ahead. Give it a shot. I think most of this second sector is actually going to lose its planets, though. So, I might even just keep direct control of it, depending. We'll figure that out, though. Like I said, we'll figure it out after the war. It's just easier that way. You're not supposed to get that. Damn game, I swear. The Tiny Outliner has some minor issues with the UI elements sometimes.
Our construction ship is under attack.
Oh, it's not mine. It's the sector one, I guess. That's fine with me, game. I really don't care. It's the sector's fault for not putting it in a safe spot. Okay, well, let's go and take Marquette because they've upgraded that station. Is the station itself moving? It looked like it was. I don't think the stations are supposed to move just because I get into a fight. No. Oh, 2 years. Oh, well, that might actually be just enough to take their capital as well, game. Armies land. Take the system. Second fleet. Move on to the next target. Oh, you have 2 planets here. That's gonna slow me down a little. Didn't realize there was a second one. Wow, a defense platform survived here, apparently. I don't think that's supposed to typically happen, unless the game looks at specifically the health of the station, not the health of the defenses as a whole. In that case, you could potentially end up with your defense platforms being turned against you, just as a result of the enemy taking out the station and not the platforms. It's just a minor thing to note. But yeah, I guess it looks at the station health, not the defense as a whole. But if that's the case, then, like I said, it leaves it open to potentially you losing the station without much of a fight, or the system without much of a fight. Or feel free to bombard your own world, guys. My guys don't like ocean worlds, so we're not planning to go there. So you can nuke it into oblivion for all I care. I'm going to downgrade that, though, because I don't want it. Oh yes, how am I taxing you guys? 75%, that's the way it's supposed to be. Go ahead and move the armies into position. Third army should be dealt with by the time the troops hit the ground. Oh, not quite. Did a little too early, I guess. Oh, 2 planets there. Yeah, okay, the 2 planets thing is really gonna actually delay me.
Xeno invaders are defiling one of our planets.
Oh shit. They are? Where? I assume over here. Oh, here. Okay, they already took it, of course. That would explain why. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. They can have that system. Oh shit, part's gone on for 40 minutes. I'm gonna end this part here. I'll see you all next time where we will finish up this war. I'm not quite sure how much longer we have before we're going to get a forced status quo. But yes, so like I said, I'll see you all next time, but until then, a goodbye and a farewell.